Hi everyone, welcome to the next episode of podcast. And
If you notice this,
yep, if you are watching this on
talk about
YouTube, look at this new setup. Yay! We have made it. Or have we? Have we not?
wait, didn't you say there wasn't a lot of listeners for the last episode?
Oh, shut up. No. Okay. I decided to change up things a bit. So this is actually used to be my sister's room, and kind of took over it. And we have this little setup. So I decided to print this because, this is now the logo of the podcast. And I have some, light settings so that video wise it looks a bit better. And yep. I bought a Zoom H6, a second hand one, so I didn't pay too much. Still a couple of hundred lah. So look at all this investment I'm putting into that 5 listeners that I have. That's true dedication, I tell you. True
Including
dedication. Joanne, shout out, right?
Shout out to Joanne.
Shout out to Joanne. Joanne, are you listening to this? You better press subscribe right now, I tell you. Last warning. Okay, so today, as you can see from the title, we're going to talk about
Relationships.
Oh, so interesting.
What's the title anyway?
I decide the title when I start editing it.
Okay.
At this point, it depends on...
But it's going to say relationship in the title.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Yeah, relationship, pros and cons, or how to
wreck a relationship.
How to get a girlfriend in 5 easy steps. Number 3 will blow your mind. Hashtag clickbait. Okay, that's how you clickbait. Okay, just write one of the steps and then say you won't believe. Number 2, yeah, or number 5 will make you question everything about life. Yeah. So today we're gonna talk about relationships in general. You want to share anything at the start?
You can start first.
Yeah. So
It feels weird to record after a while of having not recorded.
actually we haven't recorded for a while, right?
Feels like what, 1 month, 2 months?
About 1 month. Close to a month. The last episode was, because usually I'll use 1 week to edit it. So sometimes if I do in advance, I have more time, I just take it easy to slowly edit them. And actually, to be honest, the editing doesn't take a lot of effort lah. So usually the ones that needs effort is the Facebook preview.
Oh.
Yeah, because I have to decide where I want to...
Right.
Which clip
from a 1 hour recording would you want to cut out?
Which one do I want to record?
Yep.
So...
Anyway, you can start first.
So I think... by now, if you don't realize we are in a relationship...
We are? Shocker.
We haven't... What's that?
DTR. Oh my god.
Oh my god, you're damn loud.
sorry.
Can you don't have such variation in your loudness? Because sometimes you're too soft. Then I have to push you up.
Hello? Is this okay?
Yeah. You just don't suddenly scream. Then you'll be picking.
Okay, fine.
Hey, I hate my sound. My voice sounds... Oh god, I really need to buy a new XLR cable. Okay, that's not the point here, right? So...
Technical difficulties aside.
Yep. Maybe I should lift this up a bit so that I'm speaking directly in the mic. And yep. How should we start about this? I think before we talk about relationship, maybe we should talk about, getting into one. So.
Oh, okay.
I think for some of you who don't know, Yvette is I only have 1 prior relationship experience before this, and...
Yvette is mine.
Huh? What?
He said Yvette is mine, he's not there.
Yvette is my... What did I say?
Yeah, I don't know. What are you gonna say?
No, I just want to say, she's my... No, I just want to say that you are...
Like your second relationship.
One lah, right? Yeah. So, but for your case, I'm your... Why you roll your eyes? I'm just trying to establish some facts here and you roll your eyes.
First boyfriend.
Why must you say that? I'm not trying to
I know.
You suddenly go all like
Suddenly it feels weird to call you my boyfriend. Even though in casual conversation, oh yeah, my boyfriend did this or my boyfriend did that.
yeah. We've been together for 3 years. Close, haven't 3 years lah. 2 years.
No, 2 years.
2 years, 7, 8 months around there. Yeah. And I think before we got together, I was also single for, I think at least 5 years.
Wow.
Hey, we got together which year? 2017.
16? 17?
17
Or
lah.
17, the beginning of 17, right?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
2017. I think I broke up with my ex. 2011?
Damn.
2011, I think so.
That's 6 years, what? That's not 5 years.
2011, 2012, I can't remember. But yeah, so we have a lot of experience being single. which I think lends a very interesting perspective to relationships. Yeah, because especially when younger, I got my first girlfriend when I was 21. Yeah, so like before that, you always have this idea or fantasy of what you want a girlfriend to be, or how you think a relationship would be like. Yeah, so yeah, maybe we can start about like the differences
Of what? Being
being
single in a
and in
relationship.
a relationship. What do you think is the, like for you, I guess still quite fresh, right? So
Quite fresh.
like the difference. Or is there anything that you realize like, oh, it's very different right now? I mean, it doesn't have to be positive or negative. It can be either. What do you think was like the first thing that you realized was
Oh, less alone
different or
time.
weird or whatever?
Less alone time.
Less alone time.
Yeah. Because I spend a lot of time alone. At home.
Okay, you must elaborate. So like what kind of things?
So I just like to spend a lot of time at home, right? And like doing my own stuff. But then now I'm like spending a lot more time with you
In Jurong,
in Jurong.
in the west.
In the west, yep. And Taman Jurong.
Yep.
Not just Jurong, okay? It's not
Yep.
just Jurong.
Let's tell everybody where I live. That's
But if the
definitely a
people
good
listening
idea.
are our friends.
That's definitely a good idea. Okay, less alone time. Now, do you feel like it was a problem at the start? Like, it's something that you weren't
No,
used
I mean
to?
at the start it's like it's still in that honeymoon phase, right?
I
Then
thought you said we never had honeymoon phase,
no. You said we never had a honeymoon phase.
but you felt like we had.
Not as in when you first get in a relationship, you feel like wow, everything is so fun and exciting, and I'm willing to spend more time with this person because I like him so much. Yeah, so it's like at the start it was okay. They have less alone time,
It didn't felt like it was a.
burden or
Burden.
like a chore. Not that it feels like a burden or a chore now.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's too late.
Shit.
It's too late. Yeah, carry on.
Yeah. Yeah. So. I don't know what to say.
Alone time. Yeah, that's definitely true.
Right. It's especially worse if you don't do your own thing together. You know what I mean? Like whenever you're together, you feel like you always have to do things together instead of doing your own thing together. Yeah. That's even worse, I feel. As in, on the sapping of alone time lah.
Like you don't have time to like read the books you want to read because like I
Watch
guess
your-
it's a commitment, right? Relationship. Like
Time
you
commitment.
yeah. Like I mean in the so-called honeymoon phase, which everybody talks about, you look forward to spending time with that person. So to you, that is something you want to do, right? Not that now it's not we don't want but there's like something that there's this excitement of meeting that person and hanging out with that person and so on. Then over time, that fire kind of like subside. It becomes, what's that word? Feels more normal to hang out.
Normalize.
Yeah, you don't get excited as much lah.
It becomes more like you hit the plateau, you know, so it's
Yeah.
more stable, is it? Like,
Yeah, in some ways.
Yeah.
So that then after a while you kind of like, oh, there's other things that interest you and so on. So you started like realizing like, hey, I have less time to get distracted by other things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like last time it's like, oh, I suddenly follow this drama. I love this drama. Then it's like that whole week you just like you can like minimize contact with people. You just watching the drama, watching the drama, things like this, which I guess in some ways now is a bit harder. Yeah. Time.
Because I mean, you also need to spend time with each other. You need to spend time with your friends and your family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So usually if you want to sacrifice time, it'll be that alone time, right? You'll carve out alone time to spend time with the other person.
Yeah. Yeah, alone time.
Anything
What other
else?
things? Being forced to... Do you just fart?
No, it's the chair.
Just putting it out there,
No, it's
Kenneth didn't fart.
I didn't fart. I will control my farting during podcast.
Oh, is it? Yeah. It's good to know, listeners.
You just inside. Then
Ew.
then cut already, then
Oh my god. Good thing nobody listens, yeah.
next time outtakes, I'll record it. Yeah, I don't really like my sound. Okay, I try not to be distracted by my sound.
Yeah.
Don't like it.
Should we re-record? I feel like this very disjointed.
No, it's okay. Carry on.
Okay.
It's okay.
Okay, so anyway, what was I saying? See, now I can't remember. What else is different?
You're the one who distracted at the start, right? You're the one like
You
farted.
farted.
I never fart.
Being forced to be more open with your feelings.
Oh, there's something. Yeah.
Not open, but like you also have to acknowledge it to yourself. So it's more. What's with that smile?
No. It's something that I noticed also lah for your case. Because at the start of relationship, it was harder for you to share what you really feel or think.
But wasn't it like that for you when you first got in a relationship?
No. I guess I'm someone who shares my feelings quite easily.
But I thought you said that you will suppress your feelings.
That was different. It's not the same thing.
Oh.
Hey, why you keep rolling? Now it's like tingling.
Oops, sorry.
Yeah. You want to move this wire?
No,
this side,
it's okay.
So that it doesn't. You can just.
Ouch.
Oh,
She smacked me in the face.
sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I get what you mean. Cause I think this goes to another point about expectations.
Oh, right.
Yeah. But I mean we can go on from there lah, because what was your point actually initially about?
Or just like you just have to be more honest with yourself and with your partner.
I think like especially if let's say you haven't been in a relationship, right? Like I was evergreen until 21. So I think back then like you kind of fantasize, is that the word? Fantasize how a relationship would be like. You think about like, a boyfriend should do X, a boyfriend should do Y. Like you should always send the girl home. Or like you just have this like, it's so nice to do this together, so nice to do that together. Then if she's upset, you must always be there for her. Then
See, you're twirling it too.
yeah, but I'm not.
The thing shifted. I thought I was gonna fall.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, so distracted. What was I saying?
Nice to do things together, this and that.
So, but then after you get a relationship, you realize that it's not as it's not like roses and
Rosy.
Rosy?
Things are not as rosy as you think they'll be.
yeah, like
Not a bit of roses. Bit of flowers. Yeah, okay, but you get it.
flowers and butterflies. Is that the right term?
No. Butterflies in your stomach.
No.
But like flowers in the background.
No. So like idea is like it's not so
Things are not a bit of roses lah.
yeah.
Yeah.
A bit of roses, is that the right term? I don't think
I think
that's the
so.
right term. Leh.
I think
don't
it's a bit of
so, leh.
roses. Okay, fine. Continue. I'll Google for you.
But yeah, so in the end it becomes very what's that word? Like once you're in a relationship, you realize that it is not as exciting to do some of these things that comfortable. But that's not the word, leh. That's not the term I'm trying to go for.
Oh.
It's not comfortable or easy.
Pleasant or easy?
Like beautiful, like fun. like enjoyable, like
Okay.
beautiful. That was the term I was trying to go for.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
It's not just roses and butterflies. Is that the word?
I've never heard of roses and butterflies.
Roses and butterflies.
Never heard of it.
Roses and butterfly tattoos.
Ew.
Okay, that's okay.
Getting off track anyway. We're not here for English lessons, so
We're
it's
not,
fine.
we're not. So yeah, a lot of things that you would think would be very nice to do and so on. I guess there's in my previous relationship, one of the things I felt was that I felt like I had an idea of what I need to be as a boyfriend, and and I think that's something that's different from our current one. I think we went through this phase where, right? What's that phase like? Basically,
What's
I
that
couldn't
phase?
tell you that I was upset with you.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Yeah, because I felt like as the guy, you know, I need to be patient. I cannot lash it out on her. And then if let's say even if I'm not happy with her, I bring it out. It's like, so what? Right? It's
Oh,
like,
yeah, that sounds
it
familiar.
sounds familiar.
Yeah.
It's like, so what? So what if I bring it out? Like, so what if I drag out this conflict that we have? Like, I felt like it's not gonna be productive lah. So rather than trying to fight it out, I decided to kind of keep it in.
Yep,
Right.
sounds familiar.
Yeah. So that itself was an issue. Right? It's an expectation lah. So usually like people when talk about relationship, there's always this idea of like expectation of the other person. You know, whether you're meeting the expectation of your partner, and let's say if you don't meet it, when you under deliver, you create problems because the other side will be unsatisfied. Right? Because you never meet the expectations. Yeah. But then I think one of the things that I really learn and take away with is about your self expectations. Yeah. Like I have an idea of what a boyfriend or ideal image of what a boyfriend should do. And in some ways I was trying to live up to it. When I realized that, hey, you know, that is not always achievable. I'm not that perfect guy that can do all the checklist of items that a guy should do. Yeah. So I think over a long period of time, it made me very jaded and tired of everything. Yeah.
In your previous
In my
relationship.
previous relationship. So
Yeah. But that's like your problem, right? As
Yep,
in it's
yeah.
an internal issue.
yeah lah, my problem lah. It's not your problem lah.
But I'm just pointing out that
know, I know.
it was your problem.
It was one of the things
Yeah.
that I realized lah
Yeah.
later on in life. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's something that I had to learn.
You
when
want to
first
talk
got
about
together.
so you were talking about like your own expectations also, right? Like you also struggle with that, like sharing your own feelings.
Oh, yeah, because, you think that, before you get in a relationship, like, oh, I'll be like so cool with everything. It turns out, no, I'm not cool with everything.
Any example?
I can't really think of any specific example. I think a lot lah, like small things lah. It's like you always think that, when this happens, I'll behave this way because, I'll be like that cool, untroubled girlfriend, Hey, don't laugh. Okay.
Okay. Never laugh.
But then like
Smiling only.
it bothers you, and then you just can't resolve it within yourself, and then then I can tell whenever I'm upset. It's very obvious. And then I externalize it, even though I wanted to internalize it. It just comes out.
Yeah.
Okay? It just comes out.
Yeah.
And then Kenneth will ask, like, what's wrong? I'm like, nothing's wrong. Nothing's wrong, okay?
This is one of the typical situations that like you always see memes about it. Like if the girl say nothing is wrong, everything is wrong. You're in deep shit.
And then suddenly it'll be something like you didn't even realize what's wrong, but then like she dragged out from all the parts. I'm like, you know what? This is what it was bothering me.
They're like, oh shit. But I mean, like some of these memes are funny and all, but sometimes it's not. You don't.
It's not a fun situation to be in.
No, it's you don't like I think it's like a sweeping thing lah. People trying to generalize the whole situation also. Like, oh, if the girl say nothing is wrong, something is wrong. Like, it's a joke lah to a certain extent, but you also must look at the context of the what is happening or what the thing she has been saying. So if sometimes the girl may say nothing is wrong, it may be she may meant it,
No, but maybe
meant what she say lah.
but if she say nothing is wrong, but something is wrong because she doesn't want to share her feelings or her thoughts, and girls tend to want to share that shit,
Then
right?
then what should the guy do? What do you think a guy should do?
Don't
If
know.
let's say this happened.
I mean, it takes two hands to clap, right? You can push as much as you want, but if the girl doesn't say anything, nothing will happen, right? I mean, you learn from experience too, right? I also need to fine, I will suck it up and be a loser and share my feelings.
Why would
They are not
sharing
cool.
feelings will be loser?
No, as in the troublesome feelings. Like the feelings that are not your big roses and butterflies.
Roses and butterflies.
Yeah.
I
So,
think that
it
was
still
something.
takes two hands to
It was something that it took a while for you to so
come
called
to
get
terms
used to
with.
it, right?
Yeah. Because, Kenneth is all about, tell me what's wrong.
Yeah. I mean, I'm someone
You need to tell me.
I'm someone who values clear communication. I think most conflict comes when communication is
Breakdown.
Yeah, there's some form of communication breakdown or miscommunication. And I mean, it still happens every now and then, right? And that's also partly because of the fact that we are two different people. So there are certain things that are defined. You think that, oh, this is, when you say something like this, it confirm means X. If you say X, confirm it means Y. Yeah, but to another person, the X may mean Z, So the idea of defining certain words or the way that things are said, it can be interpreted in many ways by two different individuals. Yeah, so I always thought that communication is important and sometimes some of this miscom will create a ripple effect. So you need to quickly
Contain the ripple.
rather than let it fester, you should at the same time deal with it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we usually have to settle our issues on the day itself.
Yeah. But with that said, it takes a lot of patience because when you have that miscom, then emotions are
Stirred.
right? And then when you're upset, you also can't think straight, right? This chair very noisy. Maybe you should buy a new chair. Oh my god, I need to spend more money. I need to buy new cable, I need to buy new chair. But yeah, so you also need that patience to okay, you know what? Let's take a step back, Let me reread what he or she has said. Yeah. And that links me to the next point, which is the fact that we text a lot. We communicate through text a lot.
That's the next point.
No lah, I say in my mind what's
okay.
the issue with some of these things. Yeah. One is the fact that we are two different person. Sorry, I need a burp. Excuse me. Yeah. Second is the fact that I feel like texting is an issue.
But texting is
I mean,
nowadays a lot of couples also text a lot lah.
Yeah. So I think it's a there's pros and cons. I think pros is it helps to keep the couple connected. It's very easy to stay connected through text, right? Like when you have pocket of time, you can always drop a text. That person, when he or she has a pocket of time, he can read and reply. So it keeps the couple connected. But at the same time, there's there's some form of
Mm.
etiquette when it comes to texting, right?
Need to reply
You
within a
reply
certain time frame.
if you reply
Without a smiley.
LOL in small letters, wow, 笑料, that person not really laughing. He's just patronizing your comment.
It's like if I reply...
You do that, right? I also do that sometimes. Like that the person's not in a good mood, then they won't reply in caps, LOL.
Yeah. If I reply ha ha instead of ha ha ha,
Yeah.
then
Or you end the sentence with ... Then you know,
Yeah.
okay, shit, this person he or she is not feeling right. Let me try to figure what's wrong.
yeah.
Yeah. So and then there's also times when I say certain things and so on, or when you say certain things in a way, the way I read it in my head is you being like very
Pegro.
pegro, which sometimes that's not what you meant. Yeah. So I think all these are a lot. There's a lot of
Like platforms for communication breakdowns.
yeah, platform like possible areas for communication breakdown. So, I mean, all relationship. I feel like even with friends or like with whoever, I think these are common lah. Yeah, and usually it takes some form of work, some form of
Effort.
yeah, patience, and like for you to take one step back and like relook at everything. Yeah, so I think that's important. How do we even get here? We were talking about us being single, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So I was
It-
evergreen until
do you have you ever missed being single?
yeah.
Which aspect of it?
The time
personal
alone
time.
now. So that's the first point I brought up.
Yeah.
Right?
True,
Like your
true.
weekends is all to yourself. Yeah. It's a long time. Especially, it's more comfortable to spend time together at your house because, it's more space here.
Yeah.
Because at home, my family's always home. So I'm just like spend most of my weekend here.
So you like to so it's a wait, I don't get it. So is it a good or bad thing?
It's not a good or bad thing. It's a thing that happens.
Like you spending your own time here.
As in, yeah, so most of my weekend is just here lah, and I'm not at home by myself also lah. Wait a minute.
Wait, but then you say your family is most of the time at home, what? So you're also not alone also.
Yeah, but in my own room, then they don't bother me one what.
Oh, so that's
Yeah.
you being alone,
Yeah, no.
Okay. I guess.
You mean your alone time is your mother not at home?
No lah.
Then
Yeah, okay.
yeah, right.
Okay, I get your point. Fine. Yeah, that's true. When I'm single, I think like there's this
And then
new
you
game.
said we also definitely don't spend so much money on food,
That's true.
right?
I spend a lot lesser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it right? Okay, mommy buy for me, okay, because I go home and eat, right? Then you go out with your friends maybe once a week, twice a week.
There's more reason to spend when you're in a relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah, you all go out to eat.
Actually, you don't really need a lot of reason to spend money, I notice.
Sorry?
You don't really need a lot of reason to spend money.
That's true.
You need to buy new chair, remember?
Actually, when I'm single, I so yeah.
You just psh, psh, psh.
No lah, don't fish lah, but I'm also willing to spend on things.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, but now it's food lah. Food takes out a lot of money now.
food, actually mainly
Especially-
traveling for us.
Traveling. Why?
Because you come my place, I go your place.
Yeah, Grab.
Yeah.
Grab.
Basically, we stay at two different ends of Singapore. She stay in the east, the far east.
Excuse me. It's
Pasir
still
Ris.
the east.
Yeah, stay in
Okay.
Jurong. So it's like literally two ends. It's an LDR of some sort. Until today, I have never taken public transport to her place. You have taken, right?
I think once or twice.
What? You go like go Jurong East.
Go Jurong East, then we meet for
Then we
dinner
meet
or
Jurong
whatever.
East. But after that was quite a while back, right?
Shut up, okay?
I remember you do it, but to me it's like if I take public transport, this relationship cannot last.
You're horrible.
I cannot lah. I cannot really. Wow.
Yeah, but I take Grab also. I don't really like it because I get car sick.
Yeah.
So actually, even if I take train, if I can get a seat, I can read. It's still okay. But then it's the time you look up and you say, "Fuck, I'm only at City Hall."
Oh yeah.
That's also damn
Painful.
painful.
Yeah.
I mean, traveling to my previous workplace for so long, it's just like, yeah, I don't want to repeat the experience if I can afford that shit.
Yeah. I wanted to say something. Oh, yeah. When I'm single, I think I enjoy just like just making plans with my friends without thinking too much. It's all your own time, you see. But once in a relationship, you also need to
Check
like
our
think about
calendar.
like oh, I already made plans here and here. I need to manage my time better. Yeah, you can't just like whatever.
Yeah.
Tomorrow lor or next day lor. Like
Especially
sometimes you want to
since-
make plans on weekends. Sometimes you also need to think twice. Like, let me check whether I can arrange my time properly so that I can still spend like quality time with the other person.
Especially since Kenneth got a lot of social
okay lah.
No, I remember he said you reduced it or you got reduced.
Like the number of people I meet out and hang out.
Yeah, like when we got together.
I think I don't think it's really a function of us being in a relationship. I think it's just a function of me getting older.
Huh?
Yeah. After a while you just don't have the same level of energy to just constantly meet friends and hang out with friends and like do things. You reach a point where you also want to choose who you hang out with. Yeah. There sometimes it's like you don't mind hanging out with that person, but like it's just not as fun, I guess. Not say fun, just not as the quality of the conversations or the meetup is not there. Then you also realize after a while you're tired, right? You also have less, like you allocate lesser amount of time to go out hang out with people. Yeah. Then you kind of like, okay, then I have to give priority to who I want to meet out. So I think it's more. It's not so much about. I mean,
you're getting older.
I am one, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, there are people who
You will still make time for lah.
yeah. And there's people who are, what do you call it? Once they get in a relationship, they just disappear.
Yeah. There are people like that.
They just you just
You don't really know any friends like that though, do I?
you don't have a lot of friends.
Shut up.
But whatever friends you have are quality.
Whatever
friends.
friends did you be?
No, it's yours is quality over quantity.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. Why you,
fine.
why you get offended?
Yeah, don't
I'm
diss
saying
my
it's
friends,
I'm
okay?
saying it's a good thing.
It's very tiring, no? To keep a lot of context and to...
No, but that's because female relationships are more...
No, I mean,
requires
it's just
more
because I'm an
commitment.
introvert.
No, we all require more commitment. Female relationships. If I feel. I mean, y'all have quality friendships, but it requires a lot more...
That's why they're quality, because you put more effort into it also. Yeah.
But guys one is trashy.
Okay.
I guess we can talk about this another time.
Yeah.
But what's the point? I'm just spending... Yeah.
Yeah. Less... your time is not entirely your own.
Yeah.
Less time for yourself.
But okay, then what do you think is a
Positive
thing from a relationship?
Our relationship, or I mean, okay, I only got our relationship to base my experience on. So,
Or what do you think? Like you,
have we covered the how did we get together and first impressions? Are we even covering that?
we could. You don't distract. You finish first. You finish one topic, then you talk about whether we want to cover those.
Okay, fine. See, this is the thing that happens to.
Yeah, this woman always. She always gets distracted.
I can't help it that my brain moves that fast.
No,
You know?
Your brain
Okay?
doesn't move fast.
Yes, it
Your
does.
brain jumps from one place to another. Why do you make it sound like you are like
I'm like
jump
making
damn
connections
fast?
like
No,
you know.
you get distracted. Don't make it sound like
It's
a
not getting
good-
distracted.
Don't
I'm
think
still
it's-
continuing that train
Don't
of
make it
thought,
sound like it's a good thing.
which is what are the advantages of being in a
And
relationship?
sometimes we have a serious conversation. She asked me certain things. Then we were walking. So I start sharing my point. And next thing like, oh look at that thing. Then I'm like, are you even listening to me? Yeah, I'm listening to you. I'm listening. Yeah, but look at that thing. It's like okay.
Yeah, I can't help it. They can't multitask. You know,
It's not about multitasking. It's about paying attention.
I am paying attention.
And paying attention means you don't get distracted and suddenly point your attention to something else. When
Yeah, but
someone's
what if I
talking.
see something really interesting and I want to point your attention to it because I want to share the experience with you?
Then you say, stop me. Then you point the attention. You don't point attention in the middle of someone's sentence. Especially when
Fine.
we are talking about something serious.
Actually, maybe I think I do that with other people also. I probably do.
Probably. I think your whole family does that.
Really?
Yeah,
I think you said before.
I think a lot of the traits, when I met Yvette, like, oh, she has all these traits. She has this, she gets distracted easily, and then she like talk over each other or something. Then when I first met her family, I realized, oh, the whole family is like that. Wow. I can hear like three conversations happening at the same time. Then them shouting at each other. But they're not angry at each other. They're just like, that's how they communicate at home.
Yeah, you got family trait too, okay?
Okay, yeah?
Yeah, burping.
That is a medical condition. What do you call your family trait? My mother has gastric issues. I inherited gastric issues from her. You make it sound like, why are you crying? You're not insulting me and then you're crying.
It's hilarious.
You got your trait. It's a medical condition. My goodness. Bloody hell. Distracted. Actually, what are we talking about?
See lah, you distracted lah.
No, you are the one who
Talking
suddenly...
about what is good about being in a relationship compared to being a single person.
So what?
Oh, I need to stop crying.
I cannot, yeah. Cannot.
Maybe it's having somebody who always has your back. Yeah. Yeah, like
elaborate lah.
I'm thinking.
Your friend say that I never let you speak enough, but then you just end the sentence there. I'm like, you don't elaborate. Then it's become my fault that I'm not letting you speak enough.
Anyway, yeah. I guess it's like how we run together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, something like that. Like it's somebody who, you have somebody who's always supporting you, lor. Like you're always there to listen to me whine about my shitty boss, or like I have this problem and I need to talk it through with somebody. And so I know that I can talk it through with you. Yep. Although that thing also we had to resolve earlier in the relationship, right?
About
like how whenever I talk about things, then you always try to give me a solution. They'll be like, no, I just want to rant. Like, just let me rant, kind of.
I think this one might be a very normal, like a girl guy thing, right?
A heterosexual relationship issue.
Yeah, like guys end up want to. Yeah, cause when guys hear issues, we just like most guys were just like, oh, then we should do this or I should do that one. It's very weird to have that understanding of, because when guys share things, they are looking for answers. Yeah. So it's lesser about renting, but I'm like more of like, how do I get this solved? You know? So when a guy got in a relationship and they communicate with a girl, their mindset is still in that. Like, oh, that's what I want to hear if let's say if someone shares a problem. Yeah. So that's why they always end up wanting to so-called solve the issue.
But maybe for girls, the venting is the solution.
Which is weird lah, right? Because
you
after venting, you still have to deal with it, but you still haven't found a way to deal with it.
But maybe you just need to vent, and that's dealing with it already, because you let out all the emotions. Then you're like, okay, fine, I'm an empty vessel, I can go in again.
I think, yeah, okay, so I think maybe for a guy's perspective is, like, after renting, the issue is still there. Yeah, like releasing your emotions, like you get over this one time is not enough. I want a permanent solution, a fix, so that this issue doesn't occur again.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I guess that's maybe, at least for me lah, that's how I see it lah. Yeah, it's for me sometimes it's very weird to just listen, because I have to listen to this again if it's not fixed.
Shut up, okay?
Or rather, it's more like, oh, this is a problem, then there should be a solution so this problem doesn't occur again. But girls don't think that way, right?
I don't know, I mean, depends
It
on
depends
the
on
situation.
the situation. Yeah.
Okay, so what do you think is the advantage of?
I think just knowing that there's someone out there that you can always reach out to.
That's the exact same thing I said. Think
you
of
said got
another
your back.
advantage. Think of another one.
Just companionship, right? Like if there's anything I'll do, I just Yvette, can we go and do this? You know, and then like there's less like when you ask friends to go out, they always have their commitment and so on. Yeah, like you want to do something, but your friend may or may not want to do it. But as a partner, sometimes you kind of bo pian. Like you kind of like sometimes I go for something that you want to, but then at the same time you also reciprocate, right? You also go to things that I want to. Yeah, so it makes it very nice, and I don't really want to use the word convenient, but you get what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you don't have to make special plans or like try to find this person that who's interested in this.
Convenient lah, yeah lah.
Yeah. So it makes it nice to just have that person that you can like that you can do things with lah. I mean there are also certain things that we have differences, like I don't really like, and or like things that you don't really like, then we don't kind of drag each other for such things. But for I would say majority of things we kind of just like, just have that companionship. Yeah, I think that's nice to have.
Cool.
And I get the renting part lah. Like sometimes you just
Oh, we're going back to that.
like, I mean, for me, the way I see it, sometimes I also text you like, oh, sian, I got this, sian, I got that. It's nice to have that person to, you could just reach out to, and that person would actually cares about all these small things that you're ranting about.
Without judgment also.
Yeah, without judgment, or
Yeah.
you don't have to think too much about like, if let's say you're single, then if you do that to a girl, then you also worry. Then you have a lot of things to think about. Like, oh, am I interested in her?
Really?
I think so lah. Like, I think when you're single,
Ooh, that's yours.
that is not supposed to happen. My sister, why you distract us? Ganina. Okay, this has become a
So bad. And it's for your birthday brunch, someone. Ungrateful.
Can you not review? Distracted. Where was I? I cannot remember.
A girl.
Or like, yeah, there's all the things. Or like the guys also. Guys, for me, most of my guys' relationships are quite superficial. Right? We talked about this before. Yeah. So, like, it's not, I don't really rant to other guy friends. I will rant to other female friends. Yeah, because I feel like females tend to be a bit more empathetic. Is that the right word?
Emphatic.
Emphatic.
Emphatic. Empathy, emphatic.
Okay, emphatic. English. Yeah. So that's one of the things I
Wow.
appreciate.
Wow. Hey, wait. What? Renting? Oh, right.
You just have a internal dialogue. You got lost. Then you found your way. Then you eureka. Huh? Oh, okay.
Shut up.
I didn't say anything. I just looked at you confusedly. Confusedly? Is that a word? Is that a word?
In confusion.
In confusion.
Yeah.
Confusedly.
Okay.
What else? What else next? Expectations, time.
Main challenges. Oh, we covered that already. Right.
We still have time, right? Yeah, we still have time.
Okay.
So talk about first impressions.
Yeah. How did we get together?
How
Did we share
get
this
together?
before?
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
The last two we didn't really talk about relationships.
Oh, yeah. Basically, we met at work.
Yeah, we met at work, and oh yeah, maybe I should also talk about this. Like I told you before, like how last time when I like someone, I kind of like just like go all out. Yeah.
He did that for me.
You must let me finish my story.
TLDR first, and then
Yeah.
like then it got them hooked. So,
So
now
I-
they are invested in listening to you.
So back then, I guess when you're younger, there's always this idea that you got to have the chase, right? Like guys need the chase, and sometimes that's what girls also talks about. Like you need to give the guy the chase. If not, he won't appreciate you in a relationship. You need to let him work for it. Because in the future he won't work as much. So at the start you must let
That's
him work
sad
for
also.
it. Yeah. So all this is like, huh? What kind of shit? But there are times where like I think I'm also in some ways I wouldn't say obsessed, but what's that word?
Fixated?
Like you felt like if you need to have that idea of wanting to chase before like to get that girl. If not, you just don't feel as. Basically, I also wanted the chase lah. Yeah.
Why?
And I don't know. I don't think there's a like reason. Just felt like you earned it, you work for it. Because I guess media always have that idea that you always need to chase the girl, you need to do nice things, and then in long run, finally she get touched, and then like you have won her, and you getting together her is all your effort,
Yeah.
So
Kind of weird. Like, why is the girl like a prize to be won?
yeah, so I guess in the past, the girls that I've chased, I always have that sense of like me trying to go all out to get that person and so on. And I feel like if it doesn't work out, that I guess, how should I put it? In some ways, like I don't think it's like, oh, I see the girl that I start chasing, then I realize she's difficult to chase. I feel like I realized that this girl, I don't think I processed it in my head, but now I'm just thinking back. I felt like part of the reason why I kind of got very attracted to a person is also because
She's difficult to get.
she might be difficult to get. Yeah. Maybe in my head, I might have processed a bit that she's difficult to get. Yeah. So I think it was a subconscious thing. I never thought about it that way lah. Yeah. Then for our case, actually, I mean, I noticed this thing about myself. And I realized it's not healthy. And it's just me being obsessed with the idea of chasing. With the concept of chasing the girl and giving everything. Yeah. I wasn't thinking so much about like compatibility and so on. Like in your mind, you would think that you are damn fucking compatible lah. Like
If you like somebody,
if you like someone, you're
yeah.
like, oh, she's gonna complete me, But I also realized that I need to, I need to turn away from such stupid ideas or stupid approach when chasing a person or like when you like someone. Yeah. So I think when it comes to Yvette, it's more
Choose your words carefully.
one drop of sweat. I guess it's more like I look at your personality a lot more rather than the.
What are you trying to say?
What am I trying to say?
When you look at my personality, what about mine?
And your beautifulness too.
That's it. That's the phrase I'm looking for.
Save me. Somebody save me. Call 999. But yeah, I think for me, my first impression is that you have no filter. Which now it can be a double-edged sword lah, okay?
Double-edged.
Double-edged? Edged? No?
No.
Edged. Double-edged. Now you learn English lesson 101 with Yvette. Yeah, double-edged sword, right? Like, but at the start, like I think it was refreshing to someone who always speak her mind. I mean, this is other than your own feelings, right? But like any other things.
Like what? I don't remember. Like, as in,
So
what is considered no filter at the workplace?
let me think. Like we say like, oh, this person do this and what? This person so dumb.
No.
Does it sound like something you would say? Does it sound like something you would say? So dumb. Oh, like that one this kind of thing. Then it's like, oh, okay. It's not a bad thing because it's direct. Yeah. So I thought that was something that I felt like not a lot of people have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shit.
Being able to be a bit blunt
that?
and direct in.
And it's also what's that word when you're not indiscreet or blunt? Yeah, I guess.
Blunt. Yeah.
Tactless. Isn't that tactless too? Am I tactless? I think I can be.
No. I think it depends. Because it depends on the situations. I don't think you're tactless. Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. Because the way that you say it, you can tell that you are.
Wait,
not,
we need to put in the context. Like you said, I'm direct and no filter. It's also because I'm with people I'm comfortable with.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It was because you came into the office after I've already established relationships with the people who are already there. So I'm very comfortable. Yeah. So that's why you think I got no filter. Remember? Because I remember you said that I'm noisy also, or like.
Have I?
Or like I got a lot of. Yeah, I think so.
No, your reaction is always,
over the top.
yeah. You react to everything also, huh? Really? Yeah.
No!
Everything also, huh? Like got heart attack and then, huh?
You give your heart
Just now
attack.
you see cockroach. Everything also.
It's a huge cockroach. It's one of those giant ones with the giant legs,
The bad part
okay?
is she don't have body reaction. She just let the cockroach, oh! Then she walk on, continue. It's like, Xiao Lang. Xiao Lang walking around shouting if people didn't see the cockroach.
Shit. You're right.
Yeah.
Imagine your neighbor upstairs, second floor, can hear, suddenly, oh!
Yeah, that was my first impression. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. What about your first impression of me?
Oh. Is you're a funny person? And then the second thought would be like, I wonder if he's gay.
Really, man? You also thought that
Yeah,
too?
I told you before.
I thought that's Charlotte.
No, actually, Charlotte is just saying that, I thought he gay. So it's not even like, I don't know whether it's her second thought or third thought. I just know that was the main thought about you. I think Kenneth is gay.
I have had that comment. Like, I only found out that some people may have thought I was gay, like 1 or 2 years ago, and I
1 or 2 years ago only, man.
maybe two.
I thought you
2,
said
3
there
years,
was
3
once.
years. Yeah, I made a video. I'll put a link somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, that asked
I
people
watched that video.
to
Yeah.
share what are their first impression. I have a colleague from my previous office who also thought that I was gay. Yeah, that was very interesting though. I never thought
Or how you present
that
yourself.
I gave a gay vibe, because I guess like, to me, there is a very clear gay vibe. Right, like that, you know. There are some guys who are like that, like, yeah,
Who might not be gay or who are gay.
who are
or-
gay, yeah.
Oh.
So it's very clear, yeah. But I never saw myself who can be misunderstood as
But
being gay.
I mean, I think it's a good thing, right? That you just really don't give a fuck about anybody. Like
that's-
how people think that you don't let it affect the way you present yourself. So that's a good thing. It also shows how bloody confident you are also lah. In yourself lah. In who you are.
Actually, I also find it weird about like this sense of like being confident. I'm just very comfortable with myself lah. I don't know whether that's considered, I guess in some ways, confident.
Isn't
But
it?
I won't be like, I'm damn proud of myself, you know.
That's
I'm just very
pride,
comfortable
right?
with
Arrogance. Confidence does not equate to arrogance or pride. Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, I think you're thinking of arrogance or pride lah.
maybe,
Yeah.
maybe.
But anyway, this is not a psychoanalysis situation. Anyway, yeah, my second thought was like, I wonder if I was gay, because I like wasn't sure. And then like, I remember Shu Hui got say before, like, oh yeah, that time you thought I was X before. And I was like, oh, it's not gay. I think during lunch, I remember you bring up your ex once before. So
Really?
yeah, we were sitting. I even remember it was level 2 of the canteen.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was
you-
at the
you
big
can
round
remember.
table near the stairs. One of the big tables, because it was a
Okay,
big crowd that
okay.
day. I was like, oh, he is not gay.
Wait, but what did I talk about?
I don't remember. I know you just mentioned my ex or something like that.
Oh, I also don't. I
Like
don't
you just used the
remember
term
anything.
my ex. Oh. I think you said my ex-girlfriend, because if you think about it, if I thought you were gay, if you said my ex, I would have thought like it can be boyfriend also. But no, I think you said my ex-girlfriend or something like that. Or she used the word my ex and then she. So I was like, Shu Hui is right. Dude ain't gay. But anyway, yeah, that was my first impression.
Interesting.
Yeah, I remember. Did I ever tell you before? Because you came in to replace somebody, right?
Yeah.
Then the office was quite empty for a bit before you
Yeah.
came in.
Yeah.
Then I remember Esther got say before, it's like, I think Kenneth is a good addition to the office, right? Did I tell you this before?
I don't know. Sounds
yeah.
kind of familiar, but not at the same time.
Yeah.
It
She was like, wow, it's a good addition. Because you brought more life to the office.
Yeah, but their life has slowly.
Yeah, because everybody else
Disappeared.
left. So what can you do?
Okay, that's another topic for another day.
Yeah.
I didn't really want to talk about this because I'm still in the same office.
Yeah.
And people from the office may watch this, so
But
probably
anyway,
not, but
Probably
yeah.
not. But anyway, I'm just saying. Yeah, first impressions.
Okay,
Yeah.
interesting.
But so, what made you decide to chase me?
I already said what.
Wait, did you even chase me? No, actually, never.
I mean, actually, our so-called dating phase was quite short, right? Because
Yeah, I
we kind
remember.
of like hit it off. We texted a lot, especially when you went overseas, right, for work. Then I was overseas, so we started texting quite a bit, and just have good vibes. You know, it's like nice to text. It's like enjoyable. It's fun lah,
Yeah.
and it doesn't felt forced having conversation with you. Yeah. So
Yep, that's true. Your
Yes.
texting game strong.
really, don't pray, girls.
Oh, watch out! The good texter is here.
See what I can do with my
Come you with
fingers.
your fingers.
Yeah. I'm a gamer. What do you expect? My text game was so strong.
Okay. Anyway,
What was I saying? Oh yeah. So after texting, we come back. Then I asked you out, right? Yeah. So we had dinner
yeah, I
at that
remember.
ramen place.
At
That was the
Clarke Quay.
first dinner we
We
had.
haven't been back there since. Have we?
Actually,
Maybe we
Might
did.
have. I
Once.
think
Yeah,
once.
yeah.
it's a nice place. Actually, I don't mind going back.
I haven't had ramen in a while.
We can go there again.
Next Tuesday.
But a bit out of the way though.
Yeah. Actually, I want to go to Bugis one. Okay, decided. Dinner for Tuesday decided.
Okay, so then after that we hang out a few more times and
It was only for like a month.
a month.
And it was
Or
like
two-
once a week,
2
wasn't it?
months.
I think it was
Actually a month only.
because it was only December, right? Because we all came back in November.
Yeah. Then
Eh?
it was like
Started-
mid-December, early mid-December. That was the first date.
No,
Then
I think it was like 30th of December or something because I had to go off.
no, that was
Right? We were at
you're
Clarke Quay.
right. Yeah, right.
Then we had ramen. Then we had dessert.
Then we went out the next day again.
Did we?
Because we had countdown, right? At the park. At the bar.
Pasir Ris.
So that one might not be like end December. It might be 1 week before or something. Then
That could be the start. Oh yeah, maybe it was 1 week before. You're right.
The ramen was the start.
That
Yeah.
was the first
Then right
date.
after that, I think less than a week we met up again. For countdown. Then after that, we
Because
went
you
for
offered
movie.
to come over.
Yeah. I went
okay.
away to Pasir Ris to have a
That's the extent of him going all out to chase me.
yeah. But I also didn't take public transport, so
Public transport would be the real test.
nah, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. And then what else did we do? Then I think for me like it was clear cut that I was interested in her lah. And
Wasn't to me.
yeah, for me I said yeah lah, doesn't matter what you think lah. Cause
Okay.
and then, to me at a point it's like I wanted to be upfront about it lah. Like I didn't like it to be vague and grey and like does he really like me? Does he not? So I actually told you so that's why we got together like quite early because
Right.
I quite clear cut told you that I'm interested in you and I like you, right?
But there are people who like interested, but then like not like they want to get together also.
Yeah.
But then for you, it's like you wanted to get together.
Yeah. So I kind of like told her that I like her. Then I asked her how she feel.
Then I said I don't know.
You said don't know. So we were kind of like confused, like, okay, so how like you so I asked like, are you okay being in a relationship?
Just do you?
I think I asked you that.
Oh.
Then you were thinking. Then I was like, is it one of those things like it kind of like have also okay, don't have also okay.
Oh, you asked that?
I think that's something you reply because you took very long to reply. It's like if get together then okay lor, that kind. That was your approach at that point. I remember.
See, because
That was damn funny.
I think because like, how old was I? 25? Yeah, I think so. How? Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
it?
I think so. 25.
2 years plus ago. 2 years ago. 25.
Yeah, correct. So I think when I was 25 and I was like evergreen, so I reached a point in my singlehood where it's just, I mean, if this opportunity offers itself up to you, there's no harm trying. So maybe that's why that was the way I replied. Because it's not like Yeah.
Yeah, then we were like, so do we consider together? I guess. Yeah. Then I think at that point you still couldn't wrap your head around the term girlfriend boyfriend.
Yeah, I was just like, nope, I'm not gonna call you
Yeah.
my boyfriend.
Yeah. You're like,
You're gonna be Kenneth.
then she like keep cringing. No, can I boyfriend?
Yeah.
Like I call her girlfriend. Then she's like, yeah. I remember that period. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that was weird.
Okay, maybe I think we should wrap up
Oh, okay.
soon. But the last thing. Do you have any? Well, actually, there's
Advice?
one thing about advice. Yeah, I think we can talk about this. Any advice that you give to maybe
Single people.
single people or couples or like base what?
I
There's
don't know.
one thing.
I mean, can only talk
Maybe to couples
from
lah.
a professional single person. What?
Yeah, couples. Like, what do you think? People can do more in a relationship.
Be more honest with yourself. Because you can't be honest with the other person unless you're honest with yourself too. Right?
That's true.
Like how you had like the whole suppression thing also, you had to admit it yourself first, what, right?
Yeah,
That's my advice.
yeah. The suppression thing is basically me, being upset with her, but me holding it back in my mind because I felt like I shouldn't say it. I shouldn't be upset with her. I should just be patient. That was me trying to so-called
Be a
live up
good
to
boyfriend.
that expectation of being a good boyfriend. Like I shouldn't lash out on her. Yeah.
And what's your advice?
Mine is, I think I said before this to you. I'm not so sure. Like the conflict thing. Like it's like you don't need to avoid conflicts to have a healthy relationship.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I feel like when couples have conflicts, it's normal and it's okay to deal with it. And I think that good relationships are relationships that have found a very healthy way to resolve conflicts. I think conflicts is inevitable because at the end of the day, it's two different person, right? So miscommunication, whatsoever, things can happen, different preferences. Differences basically will create some form of tension and then hence conflict. And I feel like a mark of a good, healthy relationship is how these two person decide to approach a conflict. Yeah, and I think relationships are defined. In fact, I'll go to the extent of saying that relationships are defined by conflicts. Yeah. So if you all don't have a good way to manage conflict, like I've known of friends who when they're in conflict they don't directly resolve it. They kind of like sweep it under the carpet. Or there are some that are like very strong headed, both sides they refuse to give in. They want to win the conflict. Yeah. Then a lot of pegro and all that things. Yeah. It's not at the end of the day, conflicts it's not about winning or losing, right? And I feel like learning ways to deal with this in a proper way together with your partner is probably the most important thing in a relationship. It's not the good times. Like you have all the good times. Every relationship, the honeymoon, whatever, should have good times one. Yeah. It's about how you then deal with the bad times. You can't expect. I feel like if you expect to have the good times to tide you through the bad times, I think that's not sustainable. Yeah. Because you can have so much bad times that you can sooner or later forget about the good times. Yeah. Then where does that put your relationship at? Yeah. So finding a healthy way to deal with conflict and finding a healthy way can be a lot of approaches depending on the couple, right? It could be the fact that, don't let it fester, quickly resolve it. Like meet up and talk about it, or on the phone quickly, let's talk about it. Sometimes it could mean, okay, we are hot-headed, let's take one day and think about it. Take a break from each other. Like both sides calm down, like think about it in a way that's like, okay, so what's wrong, what went wrong here? Is there something that I've said that triggered this, or is there something that she said have triggered me? Which part is it? Or have I reacted in a way that also kind of like created more tension in the conflict. Yeah. So I think it's about all this thinking process in a more logical way lah. Yeah. To resolve these conflicts. I think this probably is one of the most important things.
Wow, you really like talking about communication and conflict management.
I mean, I want to be happy, right? And to me, when you have this kind of conflict, you have this kind of issues, it just drags me. It just drains me. And I hate being in that state where I'm not happy. Yeah. I'm not saying that I need to be like, I'm so happy, you know? Like, it's just that whole sense of being comfortable and calm, and just that general sense of being, what's that word?
Content.
Contented, yeah, with how things are. I think that to me is the state that I strive to be all the time. Yeah, and if there's things that upset it, I will find ways to try to resolve it, either by changing my perspective or like, sometimes like just admitting that I'm wrong, or like seeing what I've done wrong and, So, thanks for the thumbs up.
Yep.
What was that punch for? Was that a love punch?
Oh, yep, sure.
I felt love. So love. But yep, thanks for listening in. I know we kind of go like in big circles for this. I hope we covered enough. If you have things about relationships or you have questions. Actually, I really like to answer. Like I like to listen and talk about relationships with my friends, especially when they have
As
problems.
I noticed.
Yeah, cause I find it like when you hear them and talk about it, you also learn a lot. Yeah, you learn about what works or like what don't work.
Yep. So if you have any questions, please send it in to the Love Doctor.
Dr. Ken is here.
Dr. Ken. Oh, right.
Dr. Ken. Dr. Piao. You can call me Dr. Piao. Dr. Piao is in the house. Consultation fee is free. You can support us by
Smashing the like button.
I don't have merch. Maybe I should start creating merch with this. Right?
Mug.
Mugs.
You create a mug. Branded mug.
Yeah, maybe.
Wait.
When we have 50 or more listeners for
50
each,
yeah.
When I can hit 50 listeners each podcast, wow, that might be the time to create some merch. Then 50 people just need one person buy.
Then you happy now.
That's not that's
Then if it's me,
that's 10 terrible sales. Good enough, huh?
left pocket, right
sweet,
pocket.
Sweet sponsorship, merch money. Okay, thanks for listening. Yep, and how to
Feel free to let us know if there are any topics that you want us to talk about.
Yep.
If you have any questions, leave it in the comments
we'll
below.
Hopefully fix some of the sound issues soon. So
Yeah.
probably not by next episode, and you will know why soon. So okay, bye. Do we say bye? Bye.
Bye.